Hello everyone, my name is Monkeybiscuit and I'm going to be your host for the next 2 hours, possibly 3 hours, see how it goes. We're playing ASKA Valkyrie. Now in this playthrough, what I'm doing is got 2 very small house rules. House rule number 1 is that when I get a choice of a villager, I've got to take the female villager over the male villager because it's a Valkyrie village. And also the second house rule is I've got to keep my male and female separate. Just 2 house rules, just to make, I don't know, maybe increase the difficulty. It's not really done that much so far because I think pretty much in every case I would have taken the female anyway because their abilities seemed better, I think. So it's not really affected me that much. Okay, maybe the house situation is going to cause a problem, but not much of a problem. Anyway, let's stop waffling on and get on with building this village. Let's resume. We are here. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully my microphone and everything's working. I'm lost to where I am. Pick the map. I'm out and about. Why am I out and about? What am I out here for? No idea, to be fair. Maybe if we just get some of the blood shards. What's this? Food foraging marker. Come up with another idea for another playthrough, which I'll do after this one, after I get to a certain point, and that's to do a sea kind of village by the sea. I thought something was creeping up on me then. So kind of like and have it that I've got to build fishery before building a hunter. So I've got to rely on fishing over hunting. I think you would need to get a hunter in the end anyway, because you want like pelts and things like that, and hunter can help you get those. So I think I mean, maybe I could restrict myself from that, and but I would have to do all the hunting myself of those. That could be a bit like very problematic. I'm not really sure. I think about that. That could restrict things a lot. But yeah, starting off at least by the sea. Obviously, a mine is going to be a problem because the mines are not always by the sea, and sometimes if you find a mine, the sea location that's close to the mine's not probably the best to build a village. So that's going to be an issue, I think. Because sometimes it's a bit difficult to build by the sea because of all the unbreakable rocks that are on the beach. But I kind of fancy doing that, doing a different type of village, a sea village rather than a always setting up right beside the mine, and maybe having to set up like a convoy system to the market to set up. So maybe you don't even have the mine that close to the village, so you set up like a small community by the mine. So the community, you have a miner, you have somebody who maybe even makes, like, does the bloom, is it called? So like gets the coal, smelts the coal, and then they'll transport it back to the village in that kind of form, and then they have a village house there, and also means to get their own food there as well. So they'll have maybe a hunter or something there. So like a little separate community. controlling the iron. Because if not, they'll have to wander all the way back to the main village again at night time, which could be problematic. But it's just, you know, working out if this game can do things like that. This is what I love about this game. I'm guessing so. Don't see why not. So we've pretty much got the wall set up all the way around this side. We've got a tower. I don't know if we've got any building jobs, so what I might do is upgrade this tower to a guard tower. And start building this up. Oh yeah, we're building on top of the mine. I forgot about that. I better check that build as well. It looks like we've already built a house up here. That was fast build. Cool. Okay. Get the interior sorted. Get a few more beds down. I'll put 5 beds in here, but I'm gonna be trying to only have 4 in a house. So once I get everything sorted out inside the house, I don't know if that'll help with the happiness, not really sure. But once I get everything sorted out, then I'm going to try to reduce all the buildings down to 5. Well, let's check the building quick. 25. It's very low, and it's picking up the coal maker. So we're going to need some things posted out here just to try to boost up the happiness, because whoever lives in here are not going to be too happy. Because it's on top of a hill. Not much fun. Garden down. I think that stone lantern helps, I believe. Build a little water trough. What else? Maybe a little bit more decoration. Where are we gonna come up? There, maybe. Obviously defences have got to be done up here as well, but I'll do that at a later date. I'll probably, once I get the wall down there, we'll get towers and stuff set up, have defences, because that's something else that's going to drop down their happinesses. No means to defend themselves. Maybe I could even put a tower here, or a hedge tower, whatever they're called. Right here. Here, we'll have a way down. And then down here. So, where is it? Number 8. Oh. Try again. Okay. This... We'll need to sort something out here. Carry on with the defenses, because I'll probably be able to walk straight up here. We'll need to prevent the enemy from doing this, like walking up here and being able to walk straight up here. So, do that. We'll need to cut down all these trees. Too many trees being cut down, it just makes a mess. What I want to do is I want to come out enough so we might be able to put some more housing up at this part. There's not a lot more I need to add to the village really, apart from housing. Oh yes, and I think I want to move one of the fields. We found out that... Hang on. Little creatures. So we found out that when you do the... what are they called? The longhouses. You can actually add them as sections on the sides to them, which is pretty cool. But you need space, and at the moment I've been putting the longhouses down in places where I can't extend them. But I was watching another streamer's stream, and he was saying that like things like what do you call it? Chainmail is going to be coming soon. It's you know, it's something that they plan to put into the game, is stuff like chainmail. So maybe there's going to be like steel production or something like that to a higher tier. And also, how do you get these? This armor slot, I've not seen that yet. And I think maybe certain things open up depending on the skill level of your craftsman. It could be that my craftsman's just not skilled enough, or maybe it's not in the game. You know what, I don't even know. Because I don't do any research. Well, I do a bit. If I get really stuck at something, then I tend to do a bit of research. But mostly I don't like to research in games. I don't believe in it. I don't believe that you should have to go to a forum to find out how a game works. These sort of things should be in games already. So there should be a way. There are games out there where, you know, you've got to learn by doing them. Which is, I think, is fair enough. Sometimes you can get bogged down. I just see a little creature here. Have we not got a hunter's flag here? Do you know what we don't, do we? What's that? Full marker. So let's stick a hunter's mark here. Where is it? Hunter's mark. Yeah. So we'll just stick it in the woods there. But then some people like that kind of thing. They like the community, you know, being part of that community and stuff like that. And I understand that. And sometimes I have gone on to ask about how certain things work on certain games. But that's normally when I'm kind of exhausted and really can't find what I'm supposed to be doing. So much crap around here. Too much shite. Guess we're not going to run out of lumber for a while. Ah, it's not going to allow it. Ooh, this is going to be tough then to rethink. But it's part of the cave. Ooh, that's going to be tough then. To cancel... Oh yeah, cancel that. So I'm going to have to dig down deeper to make a pit, I think. Ooh, I could build up a wall, actually. That's probably going to be the better option. Build up a wall. I just noticed that I'm starting to starve there. So we could even build up from here, maybe. Do that kind of thing. I have to probably build up layers anyway. I'm going to go down and get food and water. I'm carrying my sword with me. And I want to change this over. So I might just move it over one space. Get rid of this. The problem is we're doing this. Now, how can we do this? Do task. How do I edit this? Away. I don't know. I think what you have to do, you know, here. I think we're gonna have to dismantle the farm and then redo it. And he's going, what's happened to the farm? What have you done? Let's pick up all the crap. Any food? Forget what I'm doing. So we need 2 tasks. No. Got the menu. Build another farm. So maybe build it from here. I think I've buggered myself up. Build a smaller one. Either that, what I could do is get rid of the farm, and I've got space up here, and man choose space. That's what I'll do. I'm actually going to get rid of that farm completely. So I don't know. Maybe we need to sort the stuff out that's inside first. I'm a bit scared of losing it. Okay. Got a few shards, can get rid of them off my inventory. So the other farmer. Okay. That's fine. There's no storage now. Don't think it's got storage anywhere else. So let Yoko! Welcome to the stream, my friend. But then we should be able to do. Let's have a look at the large expansion. What does that look like? A large expansion doesn't want to fit. Oh, it can. Fit like that. Looks cool. Not sure I want it like that though. Let's have a look at the small expansion. I see. Pretty cool. You know, can we get away? I kind of like having the space here though. Doing a large expansion might be. we got it green. Doing it sideways before. Am I just losing my marble? You still need to move some files in order to install. What files do you have to move? I think I'll get away with doing it there. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. And soon I'm gonna get rid of this area, and we might be able to get another house in here, backing off to this area here. Nice. What do you mean? You still need to move some files? Do you mean you've got not enough space on your computer? Or your hard drive or something? That means we can put this auto stuff back in again. Didn't need to get rid of it. Please. Let's do water stuff right. Yeah. Something like that, I see. Is it that big then, or is it just that you've got not much space on your computer? Right, so let's build another little farm here. Do that menu, build farm. Oh, a bit squint. Still a bit squint. Kinda would like to go around the corner. Maybe I can do that. Ooh, okay. Fast better. And then do one here. Smaller one or something. Can't. Can I not extend out? Doesn't appear that way. I need to address about my internet speed to okay. It needs the internet to play. Oh, I see. No, because you're streaming, you're buffering. Oh yeah. Yeah. Having a good internet does help with when I first started I had bad internet, I had problems. It took me some time to work out and get a good internet connection. The woes of a streamer. I want to go around the corner. I don't want it like that. Don't know what to do. Might get rid of the light then. Move the light somewhere else. Light just went off. Let's just have a long one. I'll live with it, I think. Need to add fuel. Do we have fuel? What does this need now? One more rope. that's been done. So we can view tasks. Don't know which one's which now. I guess it's this one. Yeah, it's long. Right, so let's have a look, see what we've got in season. Berries, flax. Like, I want maybe garlic and onions. Do it like this. Oh god. Pretty cool, isn't it? Right, so we need 6 nails. Do we have any nails? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna have to make some more metal. Do we have any metal up here? It's all set, ready to go. We just need coal. I'm getting trapped. Do we have coal in here? Yes, we do. Not a lot of coal though. Is that it for coal? It's gone already. Wow. What's happened to all the coal? A lot of spoiled food in the ground here. The smith. We got any coal in the smith? No. Can't believe we've gone through all that coal. What's happened to it all? We not long ago had this done. None in there either. That's weird. How we've gone through so much coal. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. I think we'll still be able to get it done in that amount, but I'm going to get some food. Everybody seems happy enough. And we might as well get somebody doing this again. Manager work. Who are we going to get put in there? Probably... How many builders? We've got 3 builders. So might as well just get one of these builders to do it. Maybe I need some space for all this junk. The amount of seeds you get is ridiculous. And I've got seeds in here too. I wonder, can you actually set these so you can only have a certain seed in them? I don't know. It'd be good to have like just maybe the seeds that I'm using, and then scrap the seeds that I'm not using. Manage workers, view tasks, open menu. I don't think. Maybe here. Seed storage. Doesn't look like it. Hang on. I saw something else. No. It doesn't look like you can. That's a shame. That might be a little option that you could do in the future. You can restrict certain seeds. Right, let's make some more metal. probably going to need... Oh no, we've chopped down a lot of stumps from up there, so hopefully she's got enough to make more coal. Okay, let's start. Oh, before we do that, I want to sleep and get my stamina regen. What could be a good option too is being able to change the houses over. Now that's my house there. It'd be nice if you could change, like, I'm going to convert that one into my main house. But it'd be nice to take that one over as my main house and have that house down here. Because being up there, I wouldn't care about you know, the happiness situation. Being stuck up there, it's going to be more difficult to make them happy. There's less resources around them. It's going to be more stuck out in the open, so risk of being attacked. So they're not going to be as happy living up there. It would be nice. I mean, I've always got the option to tear down the buildings and remake them. Maybe that's something I can do in the future, but I just a waste of resources and time at the moment. What are you doing? Okay. You're gonna nick my coal or something. That all? Give it a hand. Nice. Right. So we might have to wait for the coal before we can make nails. Right. And also we can get rid of the bulk food from my inventory. Make some blades. Right, okay, I think can't do anything until this is done. Okay, she's now setting fire to it, so we don't need her in there anymore. So she can go back to being a builder. In fact, I might make her do another job. Maybe stick her on this. Right, we've got to try to work out how to make this secure. So this kind of has worked. Make it a little bit neater. I think this is the better option. Close enough. Okay, let's do it that way. So annoying. Having to cancel each time is annoying. A little bit better. Not a lot better, a little. Right, they're not going to be able to get up there now. Don't know why we've got a hole in the ground there. They're annoying piss bags. The only way that it can get to me now is through here. What I'll do is I'll put a hedge tower up there, I think. Don't worry, Yoko, don't worry at all. Welcome back. Don't know where they are. They might be at the wall at the other place. If I can get them and kill one, two of them, we can get the meat behind them. There they are. Cold and wet. What would be nice in this game is to have rivers. I saw a picture, and it looked like they had bridges, be cool in the future to have like rivers running through the game, and then you can make bridges, or you can make a moat like this, and then you could have maybe a bridge going across it. That'd be quite cool. You're the hunter. That means the warriors haven't gone out and killed the wolf. Anyway, what's the next step? I think maybe the metal now, because that would have been done. Can we take all? We'll take all button. Why is this broken? Right. So, actually, no, I've got to do the metal organize. Let's do that first. So, I want 10 nails. Just gonna have that much, don't need any more. Get some water quick. Drink some beer. Haha. Really gotta hold this E button down. Absolutely annoying. Turn that off. Leave that in there for the builders. We're gonna need more. I didn't think about that. Need more nails. Might as well do them now. I'll do another 10, I think. They're all out of wood, so I need to go and do another wood trip. We're gonna need a lot of wood. Wood shaft. What's that? 15 wood shafts, 14 wooden beams, 8 wooden posts. And what's that? 14 nails. The metal hammer, you don't have to hit it too many times, which is cool. So we've now got 20 nails, so that's enough for the building job. So yes, it's weird. I kind of want to get on with this build. I might start it, see if I can get the guys that build out from here. Don't know if this is possible. We'll try. Maybe not. Maybe need to go higher. Can't. Nope. Alright, see how high it will. It's not going to be very high at all, is it? No, it's not going to be high. Let's have a... Oh, get out of the way. Yeah, it's not going to work. That's raising up. That's not. I'm going to have to come round from there. Right, I'll sort that out another time, I think. Hardwood. Headphone cables in the way. Move that away from on that. Moon. In the gates. Warrior going in there. Good. Who's you? You run off. You get some rope. Alright, wait for the others to come in. Need some rope while I'm waiting. Where's the dodgy skellies? Thought they'd be here by now. Here they come. Here they come. Bye. Little shard of that. Where's the other one? So much crap on the ground. Right, leave that for a bit, get some food, and then I'm gonna continue with the wall, I think. Right. Right, I've got to work out how to build this wall up. I think maybe even do it from here. From this, because this is too high. Maybe we'll be able to do it from here. I'm not sure. Do it this way. That might do it. These two are in red, but we can build this one up. And then maybe join them. Makes me laugh. How is the bloody way? I laugh how they jump. Hey, Da Vinci! I don't think there's anybody else apart from you in here, Da Vinci. Yoko was about, but I think Yoko's gone doing something. It's only me and you. Intimate. Right. Something. Come on, come on. Little bit. Come on. Why it makes it flat? I've no idea. Strange. That is true. There's always somebody lurking on YouTube. It's normally me. I'm normally the biggest lurker. I like lurking. Little corner here. It doesn't like. Come on. Oh, that did it though. Maybe we'll be able to do it. When it says 0 watching, Neil is watching. Who's Neil? I know quite a few people called Neil. Hi, does that? It's weird that this section here, for some reason, just dips down. It doesn't like. Strange in this game that it does these sort of things. I can't quite work out why. Now, if it does it this time, then it's just no hope. It's doing its work. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, it's a CEO. Oh, I see. The CEO. You think the CEO of YouTube is lurking? I don't think he cares. He cares about money, I think. In my imagination, I think the CEO of YouTube probably doesn't even watch YouTube. The impression I get. No, we got Yoko here. Yoko is here. Did you just arrive here, Yoko? Have you been here all along? Is my counter wrong? Hmm. Maybe a pain to do, I think. Oh, okay. That creature's still dead. Ow! Come on! Gee whiz. Why doesn't it like it? What was it not like? Not the, I always thought it was how steep it... Oh, I see. I see. It's gone too far. Okay, I understand. Me being dense. No surprise there. No, don't like it. Damn it. Takes so long to build earth walls. Okay, is there a stump anywhere conflicting here? Don't know. How are you getting on with it? Any luck? Are you wired or are you wireless? We Alright, kind of want to go out a little bit, and then we're going to have a doorway here, an entrance right here. Oh bollocks, fell down. Fell down. Doesn't help having this tree in the way. I need to see what I'm doing. Ooh, I'm surprised I got that. Bloody low. How is it so low? $200 per month for internet. Was it kind of golden internet? Does it do the washing up for them as well? I can't be bothered. I've got to get rid of that tree. That made me laugh. Naughty. Oh, stop falling off the wall, you idiot. Been doing this all week, I think. Stop it! Ooh. Still dropping down. I can't seem to get it high enough. Always a better setup. Go through. When I first started the stream, going back a while now, my internet was shockingly bad, and it was basically just because I was using wireless. As soon as I changed over to cable, it fixed the issue. But that's probably because of the wireless router I was using wasn't very good. But then where I am, I'm using like the apartment's Wi-Fi, which is good enough to actually do streaming, even like, you know, gaming kind of streaming. But its Wi-Fi is terrible. Might have to move fire out the way and that out the way. Right, so I'm gonna have the doorway right in there, I think. Right here. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, let's have a look to see where we've got to go to. Probably here. And then pull it round and continue with this. Lots of dead things here. I see dead things. Yeah, it has a tendency to do that. It's like... Oh, portal spawned up again. It's like... I play it, and then I get a numb bum. We haven't got a very good chair, if I'm fair. I'm like, okay, I really need to get up, get some exercise out. I need to get off this game. I'm playing it too much. And then I get up, make myself a cup of tea, have a bit of exercise, and then like 10 minutes will go past, if that, and I'm getting the urge to go back on the game again. It's got such a hold over me. Oh. And I can see it causing problems soon with my young lady friend. It will cause problems soon because yeah, I'm trying not to play it, but it's very difficult when she's around. It's terrible because it's like I'm sitting or maybe watching television with her, and all I'm thinking about is ASKA. Be doing this, I could be doing that. I could be... I think I need to be single. Now, I don't normally have an addictive personality, but this is just really got a hold of me. Like in most games, like I'm a variety streamer, because most games I play, I get fed up within 5 minutes of playing them. Like even if I've got a day free to just game all day, which is kind of, I don't tend to do that because it causes headaches quite a lot if I game all day. But if I did do a gaming day all day, I couldn't just play one game. It's very rare for me to do that because I just get bored. But this game is just really taking my interest. You know, I just can't believe that it's kind of like in an early state. Of all the games that are like are going to be updated, I just can't wait until this update. Crazy. Oh, bugger all. You weren't even there 2 seconds ago. Right, she knows. Huh. Right, so then I'm gonna need to build this out. Continue with, wait, no, I need some water actually. I'm with thirst. Got any metal? No. Rubbish. Yeah, I am. Oh. I love you can do things like this as well. So I would like to see it that you had a tool where you could dig down or raise the ground. Maybe like the normal hole you can't, but then maybe if you make the metal hole, then it allows you to actually raise and lower easier without having to be what you're standing on. So you can actually dig, maybe even something like a shovel, or maybe, I don't know. And it'd be nice if you could manipulate water as well. That could be quite cool. So instead of just having the sea, maybe there's an inland lake and some rivers. You can build bridges over the rivers, or even create your own inland lake for fishing and stuff like that. That would be cool. Too steep. So we might be able to do it if we go this way first. Scared and dark, I cannot see. Scared and dark, I can't see. Well, that didn't work. No point doing that. Try again. Won't accept it. Too steep. And I go halfway down. That got it. Watch now. That's about all I get. I've had more than that, watch me, but then once they get to know my personality, that's normally when they just come on. Or normally what it is, they come on and when they discover, oh, it's a male VTuber, then they switch on. I've even had somebody say in chat, YouTubers shouldn't be men, or something like that. I can't remember the exact words. I mean. Yeah, that's where I got the idea from. Obviously other people have done it, but I just, because of Valheim, because I put in Valheim, I just wondered if it was possible. And it's not as easy to do it as Valheim. Valheim's a little bit easier to do this. But the same thing. So, pretty cool. Oh, I like it. I don't like having like no walls around my base. I feel naked. I feel like I need to have some kind of walls, and I prefer it like any games like this. And then what I do is I'll funnel the enemy to the gates, because that's the weak spots. That's the spots they can. Oh, hello. That's the spots where they can, you know, bust down the gate. So that's where you put most of your defenses. So I like that. Come on. This. Now I can do it. Magic from my next magic trick. Ooh, that's lucky. Problem is getting out of the pit once we're in them. Okay, that's not very difficult. I might leave it for them to do. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. What are you wanting? What? I haven't got much money. Oh, okay. That's not good. did it a little bit too close. That's alright. I'll live with it. Could fix it. That probably fixed. I like to have fat walls. Right. Next. I have to go all the way down around. A little bit far out. Maybe if I do it to there and then pull it round a little bit more. Right, let's go and get some water and food and stuff. And it looks like he's completely run out of resources. I need to get resources for this fella. Is it a lady? Lady has got boobies. Actually, could be a fella. Nowadays, you never know. Right, out the way. You know what? They go through the food. Well, what crap have I got, mate? Load of old crap. Get rid of some of this crap. First thing, let's shove the bone in here. Now that too. Don't say I don't never give you anything. Yeah. Right, sticks. Let's just stick sticks in here. You can have this as well. What does it mean when you got an itchy nose? Isn't it a saying or something like that? Something about an itchy nose. Alright, itchy nose. I'm gonna get my finger right up there to give it a good itch. What about like noses and stuff like that? Well, I've noticed it. Japanese kids, like in the UK, like a kid, why wouldn't that go transfer across? Like a kid wants to like pick its nose or have scratch its nose, it will do it kind of secretly. Like, you know, I've watched English kids like picking their nose and eating them, but they kind of, you know, try to do it in a secretive manner. Japanese kids don't care. They don't care one little bit. They don't care who's watching. Don't know why I suddenly thought about that. But the kids that I teach make me laugh sometimes. Right, try to get the angle right. I'm not going to get out of here, am I? Don't want to go all the way down. It's too far. Hey, we got it! But I can't because that bloody stump's in the way. I've got to do it all again. Get out of the way, Stumpy. Yeah, we're living that kind of day, that kind of day and age. I have got an excuse for watching Japanese kids. I do teach them. You've kind of got to look at them to teach them. Right, get rid of this tree, get that out of the way. I'm old-fashioned. I get a puppy. Problem is, I keep picking up strange women that want to buy me dinner. How is that a problem? Oh, I suppose if it's strange women. What defines a strange woman to you? Because what could be strange to you could be, you know, something I find. Maybe I need to get a puppy. Okay, we're almost fully enclosed. We're almost there. That's going to be, I said 2 exits. We've got 3 now. We've got 1 on that side, over there. We've got 1 over there. No. Over there. Then we're going to have 1 here. So that means I kind of want at least 3 archers manning them. 6 if possible. 6 archers would be cool, because then I can have an archer manning them day and night. That's probably too close, isn't it? Might a little bit more. Right there. Too far out now. Or whatever. It'll do. Like the wall with the trench. A lot of work I've got here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it'll work. I think probably what will happen in the future, because people have kind of... I'm not sure if the developers thought that people would be doing this. Like, I'm not saying that I'm the first one to do this, obviously not. It's been out for a while and loads of people have done this kind of thing. I don't think the developers really thought, so I think maybe they need to do a creature. I don't like it in games. There's certain games that what you work out a defense, and then what the developers do, they try to make the enemy like to get round your defenses kind of thing. 7 Days to Die did it, but they did it a little bit too much. So sometimes, and what was happening is you were setting up a kind of what would you call it? A strategy, how to defeat the zombies in that game. But then what would happen is developers come along and then they would do something with the zombies that meant that you could no longer do that strategy. And it was a shame. Now I understand what they want to do is they want to, you know, develop the game and make it harder and stuff like that. People, but there's a fine balance that you need in a game, so you can't have it all the time. So I think what they could do is have like a certain, like, have creatures that cannot get over the wall, fine, but then maybe have a creature that could perhaps jump. That they've got like mystical creatures, so they've got like mythical creatures, rather, should I say. They've got skeletons and stuff like that, so maybe they could have a ghost that can like fly and it can get over your walls. Yeah, exactly. Bats, yeah, bats, something like that. So, not do it that all the creatures will just get around your defenses, but maybe have a creature that enable, or maybe even have like a creature that can climb. But it'd be a shame if they spawn those creatures all the time, because then your defenses are useless anyway. So it would have to be under special circumstances, harder nights, or like further down the game, that you would get those kinds of creatures, kind of thing. If you got them straight away, then the game, it's having that fine balance between having a game that's challenging and fun at the same time. Quite often game developers, they get one right but the other one not, so it's getting that balance between it. Came down here for some, oh yeah, I broke a tool. Hello. You're in the way, lady. So yeah, ghosts would be cool. And maybe for ghosts, you could set up like these beacons, so the ghosts don't go anywhere near the light. That means, like, to try to defend your walls against ghosts, maybe you could put the beacons up on the walls or something. That would be quite cool. Something else I thought of. It's just gone out of my head. I thought of it 2 seconds ago and it's gone straight out of my head. Something. Oh, damn it. Can't think what I was going to say. Oh, and I thought about maybe having an alarm bell system where you could set up the bell anywhere in your base, or anywhere really. Then what will happen is, if the enemy come, you can ring the bell if you want to yourself. You can ring the bell, and what will happen, all within a vicinity, which should be quite big to be fair, like all your guards will come running. You can have it set to different things. So you can have guards that are on wander. You could have guards that are on wander and in guard towers, or you could have maybe everybody, I don't know. And then they come running to that location. But not only you, maybe you could have people who get spooked could ring the bell. If they're within the vicinity of the bell and they get spooked by a creature, they ring the bell and then run off. That'd be quite cool. I'm just making things up in my head now. Right, so now we're going to have the gate right here. And try hearing something. What am I hearing? Oh, those little creatures. Then try to get this as close as we can. That's fairly close. That's quite good. Not as high as I would want it, but beggars can't be choosers, I don't think. I think that'll be okay. And then what I'll do is I'll just put fences along here. But at least they won't maybe they can get up here though. Might have to make that a little bit tighter. Like a nun's habit. Yeah, so I don't think that's climbable now, is it? Maybe here. Then that's fine. Make that climbable. Yeah. That's okay, I think. I can't even get out of that place. So we're fully enclosed, and then what I'll do is I'll do a guard tower here. There's another dead body. Hello. Oh, we've got some metal. I'll grab that. Thank you very much. Right, so yeah, let's stick a guard tower here. Don't know what side to do it in. Kind of this side, I think. I'm probably gonna put a guard tower up. Maybe up closer to the mine. So put that there, and then we can have archer on there. It'd be nice to have like a guard tower there, then a guard tower here. But then to man the 3 exits, I would need then a lot of archers to man them, like 2 people day and night. Kind of maybe late game, maybe I'll have enough to do it then, but it's having enough food. And then maybe a hedge tower somewhere up here. Maybe right here. And the hedge tower doesn't have to be manned all the time, but it'll help with the defense to the building. So it's there maybe? To hopefully make the people in the house feel safer. Then what I want to do, I just can't be bothered at the moment. I want to change this house, this cottage, for my cottage, which is down there somewhere. That one's my one, I think. I want to swap these over, because then, because it's my house, I won't care about the defense of it. It won't be included in the score. That's it. We're fully enclosed. Taking a while to do it. Now it's just a case of testing the defenses when we get attacked. And then what I'll do is that all the entrances and exits, I can put down these flags, the patrol markers. I'm gonna have to remember which one's which. And then just have my men. Where did you come from? And then just have my men, depending on where and when we're going to get attacked, they can, when it's the invasion time, you can just set them to whatever marker. In fact, we're going to get invaded again. I don't know where we're going to get invaded from, so it might be an idea to go out and look for that at some point. But next job is to get more wood. And what I could do is start making roads as well. I could make a road all the way up here as my main road, straight to this. Yeah, right down here, the main road, and it'll cut off down there and down there. I think the game that I enjoy most on building elements is actually Power World, but I think I'm gonna wait till it's good, or at least I enjoyed my time in Power World, but with Power World it didn't have the legs really. It didn't have enough in there to keep me going for quite a while. Not like this game. Now maybe in the future I'll be the same in this game. I'll, you know, end up stop and start playing something else. What normally stops me from playing a game is another game comes out that interests me, I start playing it, and either I keep playing it and then stop playing this game, or I don't. Got my pickaxe. I'm trying to take the whole tree in my wagon. But Powell, yeah, I enjoyed Powell, but for me it wasn't a fantastic game. Dude, don't get me wrong, it was good, but the axe. No, not axe, it's a pickaxe, that one. So we're gonna need wood shaft. Right, we need to find out where the wolf pack's coming in from. The problem with this, it's so big an area. Could possibly be that way because we've got a wolf den out that way. So I don't know if the wolf pack spawned from the wolf den. Oh, I can hear them. They're over here somewhere. They're at the gate. The enemy's at the gate. So, were you in the tower? What were you doing? Yeah, you were, because there's an arrow. Was that an arrow sticking out of his head? No. I don't think he was in the tower. You've got to do everything yourself, right? You've got all these people, and you've got to do everything by yourself. English. Oh yeah, we haven't fenced this off. I'm gonna have to fence this off too. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I might build it, the gate here. I'm not sure. Where is my hole? I think I'm gonna have to go for a quick whittle. I really need to have a wee. So I'm gonna go for like a 2-minute break. I'll be back in a second. Put the aircon on. I've got sweat running down my back, and sweat in places you really shouldn't be sweating. But I mostly stay. Where's my glasses? I've never played the Pokemon game, so I don't know the difference. And mostly because the usefulness of PAL is for more superior than Pokemon Monster, where it only could do minor things in the battle. Yeah, I don't really know anything about Pokemon myself. I know Pikachu and that's about it. So I wasn't pulled to PAL World because of Pokemon, because as I say, I don't really know much about Pokemon. But everybody else there was a lot of hype about it. I thought I'd try it, and I enjoyed just the mechanics of the way the game worked. It wasn't perfect by any means, but it was quite good. But I kept getting moaned at that, like, people kept moaning at me for killing the pals. I kept getting told not to kill the pal. Oh well. This is going to be a bit tricky to do. Maybe start up here. It's a little bit too steep. What would be nice if they did like wooden stairways that you could put in. This is a bit too steep. Technically, Pokemon did a lot more worse if you play the game. Yeah, that's why I don't know. I don't know anything about it. So, I do know this, like the story. Like, a lot of Pokemon in the UK was heavily censored. Like, the Japanese version of that Pokemon was a little bit, you know, a little bit rude at times. Different cultural things, I guess. I don't know. But it's like we as Westerners, we see anime, like not all of us actually, people who watch anime don't, they'll disagree with that. But a lot of people think of anime as cartoons. And in the Western world, cartoons are for children. But in Japan, anime is not necessary for children. Like, if you go to Japan, I used to work in Tokyo, well, Yokohama, that kind of area. So I would watch, like, men and women on the train, and many of them would be reading manga, including a lot older people. I was watching older people read, like an old man, kind of rude, but he was older than me, and he was probably in his 50s to 60s. And he was reading, like, a business manga. It was about story, I guess, you know, about being a businessman, and it was a manga story. And then you've got, you know, you've got all types of different manga here, but it's very different, and a lot of people enjoy manga in Japan. Not everybody, not every Japanese person. I had a partner that she wasn't keen on manga. She wasn't keen on it, she just wasn't that, she didn't really care. And then I had my first Japanese girlfriend, she did a little bit of modelling back in Japan. I met her in the UK, but she was into cosplay. So she liked dressing up as characters. She would dress up as anything really, including Western style kind of characters, but like, so, but she was into anime, and she got me into anime a little bit. She got me into Attack on Titan and a few other she got me into. Right. Oh, I need the shaft before I can make the tool, don't I? Let's have a look at this. How are we going to do this? That's easier now. It's not perfect. It's easier to run up. Well, let's see. The thing is, if I build a fence, it's going to flatten the ground where I build it. So either I've got to build it up here, which is not allowed, or I've got to build it down there somewhere. I might just get away with this, like get rid of this hedge tower and do something different. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And then I can put that up top. Like so. but still, it's kind of made that quite steep. Ah, it's gone worse. I just can't work how to use this tool. It's terrible. How do I fix that? I'm gonna be digging all the way to the base. Yeah, I mean, there's some nasty stuff as well, you know, stuff that I don't agree with whatsoever. But unfortunately, you'll get that in the East and West. Unfortunately. I don't know how to fix this. I wonder if I could just go across a little way. Like so, and then rebuild again. Like that. And then, that's not good there. So let's break that. Oh, this is difficult. Now this has been ruined. I'm having a hard time here. I'm gonna work this out. I think what it is, it's just too steep. Can I sit and look at it for a second and drink some beer? So annoying. Just don't know. It's almost like to get it the way I want it, it's very hit and miss. It'd be nice to have an option. Maybe you could press on and then you can have it like you can flatten the ground, or you could have it like with a slight elevation or steep elevation. That might be a nice little option to in the game. Or maybe it's just a case that I've got to get used to it, because it is going, it is possible, but it's just difficult to do. That there, that doesn't want to go. I don't know. I'm spending the whole stream trying to do this. I think what I'll do is I'll stick the fence in there. And then try to work it around from this. So this end's okay. Up here is red. No tool. Why are you coming up with no tool? Right, I'm gonna leave that till the morning. I can't really see what I'm doing anymore. Right, I think I'm gonna go out and scout. Have I not got somebody in there? I need to get somebody in the food place. Okay, so manage workers. Wrong button. Manage workers. Right, so maybe this warehouse I'm going to swap around. I think I need somebody manning this full time. Because this, I'm probably going to have a lot of fish overflowing now because nobody's been manning that. No fish. Interesting. I don't know who it is that keeps picking the fish up, because they never used to do this. I don't quite understand who it is that's picking the fish. Is it the chef? And why has it changed recently? Has there been an update that's changed something in the game? I thought because I put somebody in here, they were the ones that are getting the fish. But nobody's in there, or wasn't in there. And they're still getting the fish, so Lord knows. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do get the fish, but what was happening is when I first built this and built this here, I had to physically go down and pick up the fish because nobody was getting the fish. Then what happened is I kept going down and there was no fish. I was wondering, why is there no fish? And I noticed bones underneath it. I thought, well, they're filleting them and taking the fish up. So I thought, okay, somebody's taking the fish, obviously. So I thought it's because I put somebody in here and manned this. So the fishery is in their radius to pick up, kind of thing. But nobody's been manning that, and the fish is still being picked up. So I don't understand. I'm a bit lost to what's going on. It's not difficult for me to get lost, to be fair. Right, how are we going to do this? Can I get a hedge thing right on this corner? I don't want the tower, it's too large. Could do, just mean... Yeah, that's good. Look, this is my dumping ground. They kind of need to have an option in the workshops for you to get rid of items that you don't need. Maybe they can, like, I don't know, break them down into basic components. Maybe you won't get the full components back, but it would be nice if they had that as an option. So you don't have shit like this lying around all over the place that you don't need anymore. I've heard that. Yeah, they've made it very. Oh, what's the word? I don't know. Lots of different words. GBBBGB. They've made it kind of I don't know. A lot of people are up in arms about it. It kind of mocks religion or something like that, or mocks Christianity. Now, I'm not religious at all in any way, but I find it very hypocritical that like people can mock like Christianity, but they would never mock, you know, other religions. But I just don't understand that. As I say, I'm not religious myself. I see. Wait, that's all we... It seems to be nowadays, that's all we cater for anymore. And, like, before COVID, I would say that I was very woke. A lot of my friends are very woke. In fact, one of my good friends is trans, actually. And I know a few trans people to talk to. But since COVID has happened, I would say I've kind of gone the other way. Not that I want to talk about politics and stuff like on a stream. It's not really the place for it, but you know, my views have changed a lot. I wouldn't say I'm on the left or the right because I'm from the UK. I'm not. Like, I don't know much about what is on the left or right. I just go by what I think is common sense or not. And I think common sense in many things have gone out the window nowadays. Oh, hello. I'm gonna watch it just to see what all the hype's about. Because sometimes I find some people get offended over anything nowadays. But apparently there's a lot of people offended by it, isn't there? Rightly or wrongly. But it's funny because people always scream out about being offended by something. But it's only what they care about, you know? They don't care. It's funny. It's only a select few that you can't do these things to because they get offended by something. It's very hypocritical. And a certain few people don't mind offending other people. It's only when their point of view is kind of challenged that they get upset. It just makes me laugh. It's like, right or loud. And the biggest thing that makes me laugh, right, is when I see people screaming and shouting fascists to people to try to stop them from talking. So they'll just keep screaming fascist, fascist, and then you can't talk because they just keep screaming it over and over again. Which is kind of like part of the definition of being a fascist, is preventing other people's point of view. It just makes me laugh. They're doing exactly what they're calling other people. It's just crazy. The world's gone crazy. But I don't know what's right and wrong anymore. Just chill and play games. That's what I say. Chill and play ASKA. Oop. Oop. Whoops. Things just get too complicated with new technology every week. Then people get offended when you don't know this week. Oh, I see. Yeah, terminology. Technology. Yeah. It's a bit ganky every now and again, but it's fine. This game's worse, got worse jank than this game, that's for sure. And sometimes you need a bit of jank in a game. Valheim just made me laugh. I do like Valheim. I need to go back and do another playthrough of Valheim. But the thing is, I've been holding off for Valheim. I've almost been streaming Valheim again, but I keep holding off because I look at the mods and go, I can't be bothered. Because I can't play Valheim unmodded anymore. But when I sit down and go, okay, I want to do the mods, there's so many other mods that I need to install to get the mods working, I just lose the will to live. It's the same as like playing Fallout 4 and the Fallout games, Skyrim. I just haven't got the will to sit down and go through and install all the mods. It's easier now on Nexus that you get mod packs, but it's still, I don't know. I've downloaded mod packs for Fallout 4, and then in the end they haven't worked properly, and it's like, oh, I haven't got the patience to fat ass about with it anymore. Part of me kind of wishes that I could just play it vanilla, but I can't. Just no, just can't anymore. Got it off with Valheim. The last update was unplayable with the mod. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So this is the thing. Sometimes you obviously want games to update, but there's been so many games that I've played where the updates have actually ruined the game. Now it's fair enough if they they'll probably sort that out because there's a lagging issue, hopefully, but sometimes they don't sort these things out. They just go with it, and then they've lost player base over these things. It's happened before in games. I'm trying to think of what games it's happened in, but I can't even think about what games it's happened in. Yeah, that's what annoyed me with Valheim. I was doing a playthrough of Valheim where I was using the Raft mod, which you may know about. And there's this modder that does these fantastic ships. They're like, tall ships, like pirate ships and stuff like that. So I was doing a playthrough where my character, because I was doing a playthrough where because I'm a VTuber, I had VTube characters. I had about 12 VTube characters. Then what I would do at the start of the stream, or when my character got killed, I would roll a random character, and each of the characters had special rules. So some of them are restricted to what weapon they could use. Could only use a two-handed weapon, or could only use a bow, or could only use daggers, or magic, or that kind of thing. So I was playing a playthrough like that. So these were like all the crew on the pirate boat, and they all had their individual bed and locker where they kept all their stuff. But the mods kept breaking almost every week, and I just lost the will to live with it. It felt like every time I was going on, the mods were breaking. Now, it's partly my fault. I should have turned off automatic updates and all that kind of stuff. That's what I should have done. But it just, I just lost my will to live. Worst part is a few weeks after update. I've some of them. Soul Mask I know. Pax, I don't know how to pronounce that. Paxdel. I've seen it advertised. That looks interesting, but I'm not really sure about it. Are they good? Obviously, ASKA is good. It's fast growing my favourite game. Now what am I doing? I wanted to repair my tool. Right, so we've now got this, and I want to upgrade this to the next level. That's it. There you go. To the guard tower. And I want to upgrade this to that level. And then we will upgrade the fences eventually. I see. It's a shame. It's a shame. I've got a good friend. I haven't seen her for a while. And I think Valheim is pretty much the only game. Oh, she plays a couple of other games, but mostly Valheim. And she is a builder. So she doesn't really play the game. She doesn't go adventuring and stuff like that. She builds. And she's built for some quite well-known Valheim streamers. So they've actually got her to come onto their stream to build for them. So in the Valheim community, she's probably quite well known. And her call sign's Cherry. I don't know enough. I don't get involved with the communities that much, so I don't know. But all I know is that there was a streamer that does a lot of Valheim content, and he's a builder himself, the streamer, and he did like this, I don't know, like whole world build. And she was one of the crew that he got in to do the build with. She's very, very, very good. Some of the stuff she does, I'm in awe. I don't know how she does it. But mostly it's due to mods. So she creates these weird and wonderful things, and certain mods help her build. I've also been busy in real life and had a lot of gaming projects since then. They're not all Gate's fault. I see. The point is, when a game screws up, it gives the opportunity to go elsewhere. Yeah, that's true. That's true. See, this is the thing. Things like game and stuff, it's very fickle. It's very fickle. You can have really hardcore supporters, right, who love your game, that, you know, will say that they will die on a hill for you. But as soon as you do one thing wrong, as soon as you step and do one thing wrong, it can all change. And I've done it myself. I did it. The first game I experienced was Star Wars Galaxies. Now, Star Wars Galaxy is an old MMO from years ago, and I loved that game. And the developers basically fucked it up to use unpolite language. They really fucked that game up. They tried. It was quite a steep learning curve to learn that MMO. There was a lot involved in it, but there was a massive sense of pride when you did learn it and you found these things out. And the community was massive in that game. I was part of a community, and we had our own city, and I started off just like being invited into the city, and then slowly in time I became one of the main members of the city, part of the what do they call it, the council, I guess. I just loved the community. And then the developers, in their divine wisdom, decided that it was a good idea to make the game more accessible for a younger audience, and completely screwed it. Completely ruined it. Unfortunately. And the player base dropped within a week. It basically ruined it within a week. They changed basically everything and just simplified everything. And stuff that helped with the community. They took out, so there was no community, no reason to be a community. Life is feudal. Just like a streamer, if you do a normal time slot every day, then stop for a month. Yeah, that's very true. They'll go somewhere else and watch somebody else. It's very true. Yeah. It's just the way people are. I mean, there's no right or wrong in it. The way it is. As I say, I've done it myself. I think, like, as me as a streamer, I think I do pretty much everything wrong. Really. If I'm honest. You know, I don't sit to a specific schedule. I'm a VTuber, I've got a VTuber model, but I don't stick to my character, which is like a big VTuber no-no. So I alienate myself from other people who like VTubers, but then I'm alienating myself to people who don't like VTubers. And also, I think when I made the character up, I wanted to be kind of... My idea of my alien was like asexual kind of thing. Because I don't know if you know a film called Enemy Mine. There's a very old film from the, I think it's the 80s, where there's humans and aliens are at war. And these two fighter pilots kind of, I think they crash into each other and are stranded on a planet together. And one of them's like a reptilian alien, the other one's human. And at first they're enemies and try to kill each other, but through necessity, they help each other out and slowly become friends. And the alien they're not male and female. And at a certain age or time in their life, they give birth to a child. So that's where I got the idea from. So I didn't want to be male and female. I just wanted to be, you know, just so it had something to talk about. And you know, I don't even know what the hell my point was. But yeah, so I don't stick to my character. So, and I think maybe they see my adverts and my thumbnails. I think maybe my character looks more feminine, and then they come in and I'm this Scottish sounding filler. So it doesn't quite match. Oh, but there you go. But I didn't start streaming thinking I would like become a popular streamer. That wasn't on my mind, to be fair. So don't get me wrong, if that happened, it would be brilliant. Of course it would. I'm not stupid enough to say not. But I started streaming because I had a different YouTube channel. I live in Japan, so I had a Japanese kind of channel where I was showcasing Japanese culture. And I've got a good friend of mine who is Japanese, and he's got good English, very good English. And I met him in a bar, and we got talking, and we became good friends. And then one day, he told me that about his partner, who is a VTuber. She's actually quite a popular VTuber in Japan. And I was like, what's a VTuber? Never heard of it before. What's a VTuber? So he kind of told me. All right, I didn't really understand. If I'm fair, I'm old, and you know, I didn't really understand much. It seemed cute, I guess. But there you go. But anyway, it gave me the idea that because VTubing started in Japan, I could do a little video about VTubing. So I did. So in my other channel, I've got a little video that showcases, kind of talks about VTubing. Why can't I go in that? Why is there no option? Strange. And then I finished the video, and while I was finishing the video, my friend came round and he sat, and I kind of showed him the video, and I was like, I'm not really sure about the ending. And he said, you know what would be a good ending? If you become a VTuber. And he was joking. it wasn't really serious. So I thought, you know what? I could do that. I could become a VTuber and then have the insights, like inside kind of spiel of what a VTuber is and what they do. So that's what I did. And then almost at the exact same as I did that, I lost my channel because of an problem with an email. But anyway, that's the very long story of why I became a VTuber. But I kind of stuck with it because I enjoy sitting down, playing a game, relaxing, and speaking to people like yourself, Yoko, Rim. There's a few others that have come and gone. And it's nice just sitting down chatting. Because, like, I'm in Japan. I'm a little bit of a recluse. And mainly because I'm building my own company. Well, I'm making a company. So that takes up a lot of my time. So I don't really have a lot of time to go out and social too much. So at the end of the evening, for a couple of hours, I sit and play games. And chat to people like yourself, you know, and that's a little bit of social. So, and I enjoy it. Though I have got an idea. I want to try something else. I was going to stop being a VTuber, but I've had this epiphany. And I want to try something that could be a lot of fun to do. Or it could ruin it. As usually. But I've got nothing to lose. So I've got an idea of changing my channel slightly. So yeah, I don't know when. To do it, I would need to spend a little bit of money. And all my money at the moment is going on to other things. But so I would probably need to get my model slightly changed to my VTuber. And they cost a fortune. VTubing model. Especially over the last 2 years. I've just... When I first got this one done, it was relatively cheap, but now, just to get a model like mine, which is really basic, it costs a fortune. I guess because VTuber has become more popular. But some models, VTuber models, are going for £3,000 to £4,000 to get one made. Unbelievable. So if you know how to do artwork and know how to do models, do VTuber models. Seems to be very lucrative. I can't even say the word, but you know what I mean. Right, didn't think about that. They could run along here, couldn't they? And then maybe get in past the gate. Like what I've just done. So if I did it a little bit, but probably they won't do that because they just hit the closest thing to them, so I don't know why I even thought that. I'm not going to run around the gate because I'll go and attack the gate straight away. Yeah, but to be honest, I've been streaming for what, about 2 years maybe, Da Vinci, and you know, I haven't made it. I haven't got a big audience. I've watched other YouTubers that have got thousands within, you know, a couple of months, and I haven't. So why is that? Is it my personality? I'm obviously doing something wrong. So I don't know. I don't know even know if I care enough. I don't know. But obviously there's something I'm doing wrong. But not that I'm not moaning or anything like that, because at the end of the day, people could do whatever they want, you know. I'm so humbled that somebody comes on and spends just a little bit of your, like, you're spending a little bit of your time sitting watching me play a game and chatting with me. I'm very humbled that you feel like there's enough worth in me for you to spend a little bit of time chatting to me. I think that's fantastic. And that's maybe what keeps me going. But I've got a number of YouTube channels. This is probably my 5th YouTube channel. And probably my most unsuccessful channel. Actually, no, one channel is starting up to be my business channel, so it's got nobody. I haven't started it yet, but it's there ready to go. But apart from that one, this is probably my least popular channel. The other ones are more popular. Well, thank you. It's very kind of you. I do have an idea what to do, and it may work. It may crash and burn. It's probably gonna crash and burn because my idea is a bit extreme. Yeah, that's one thing I don't do. That's probably what I should do, is go onto other channel and chat with people. I just don't have time. That's that I would do. It's like Yoko yourself. Like I noticed that the other day, because when you started your channel, you had other people come in, and from the conversation, I was aware that you've made friends with them by visiting other channels. That's what it seemed like to me anyway. And I thought to myself then, this is what I'm doing wrong. This is what I should be doing, what you're doing, Yoko. But I find it very difficult because I'm very busy. I've got no space for these. So this year, hopefully by the end of the summer, though maybe not, but hopefully I want to start my own business. So a lot of my spare time is going on doing that, and at the moment I'm recording loads of videos because I'm doing like my background. Well, I've done training courses on how to be a life coach. Not that I'm a life coach because it's difficult to explain, but I've done training courses of life coaching. But my background is, when I was at uni, well, if I'm honest with you, and I'm gonna go really deep at the moment, when I was younger, I was very unconfident. I was bullied really heavily at school. I had some problems at home with my father. I was not in a good place throughout most of my life, and in my mid-30s, my partner left me, I lost my job, and I couldn't see any way out of the hole, and I tried to commit suicide, tried to kill myself. I failed because I failed at everything, and I failed at committing suicide as well. And then something happened with a friend, a female friend of mine, basically gave me a self-help book. And at first I was very, very offended by her giving me this self-help book. But she's a very strong, forceful woman. And even though I said, I'm not interested in this whatsoever, don't give me it, take it away, she basically forced me to read this book. So I did, and never looked back. And I basically teach other people what I learned. And I'm making a course basically doing this. So how to build people's confidence, and how to build your self-esteem, and how to go for your goals in life. So I'm actually building this course kind of now. So that takes up a lot of my time. Yeah, Joker. I know I should do this. Well, thank you, Vinci, thank you. So that's me idea. Hopefully it should happen. I've done shite loads of work. Basically I first of all wrote the course, because what I did is somebody else told me you should do this, because I was teaching this at people at university. I went to university for a second time after I sorted myself out. I went back to university, and I did a university course. And while at university, at a bar, I was teaching people basically techniques and how to organize yourself and prioritize for university. And then other people come along, and in the end I was doing seminars and all sorts of things. And then a friend of mine said, you know, you should do a course. And that's always been in my back of my mind to do it. That's kind of where it came from. But I felt like at the time I didn't know enough. So over the last few years, I've done a number of courses myself, such as life coaching courses. And then I did courses on platforms like Udemy and Skillshare, who were teaching the same thing as I want to teach. So I could see how they're doing it. And then I discovered as I'm watching their courses that there's one fundamental thing that they haven't tackled, which I'm tackling my course, is to build confidence and self-esteem. Most people's videos, basically you buy the package and you watch a video and they help to boost your confidence and self-esteem. That's the whole idea of it. But what they weren't doing is the reason why you're not confident or you've got low self-esteem, there's normally an underlying reason of why that is. And none of the courses tackled it. So my courses, as you're building your confidence, is to understand why you're lacking confidence and self-esteem, and then go and get help with that as well. Because at the end of the day, if you build your confidence up, if you still have got the old problems of why you're unconfident, maybe it could be something's happened in your past or anything. If you don't deal with that, it's always going to come back. So no matter how many courses you do, it's never going to fix the issue. It's only going to be a temporary fix. So my course is about, it's like, I'm not a trained psychologist, I'm not a trained doctor. So part of my problem was depression. Now doing a course like what I'm doing helped me with my depression. But, and there's a big but, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not anything like that. So in my course, even though it's very difficult, because I know it helped me doing a course similar to what I'm doing, but depression is not one single thing. It's not, depression's not one fits all. So my depression is very personal, could be different to somebody else's depression, somebody else's. So what helped me may not necessarily help other people. So I do I say to people that, you know, if you're here because of depression, then I don't mind you doing my course, but A, you need to seek approval of your doctor, and B, you can't do my course instead of like taking medication or something like that. That's not how it works. Hang on. In a nutshell, my channel is based around me being an old, unintelligent man. I'm an engineer. That's the way I see myself. It's like one of my things of my channel was come and watch an idiot play a game. so okay, we're kind of similar in that kind of way. Because I'm not academic in any way. So I don't think, I wasn't very academic at school. I'm not that way minded. But I've got a social kind of, I think you would call it social intelligence. So stuff like psychology interests me. And I've done some really weird things in my past as well. So to let you in, it's not really a secret because I tell people in the course, but the book that my female friend gave me when I was at my lowest point was a book on how to pick up girls. It was a pickup book done and made by a pickup artist. So when I first read this and my flatmate gave me it, I was just really confused at why she, my female friend or flatmate, was giving me a book about how to pick up girls. I didn't know whether to be offended or to laugh or to cry. I didn't know. And at first I was very anti, and I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't read this book. But for the, like, I don't know, maybe about 2 weeks, all she did was banter me to read this book. And in the end I said, look, just to get you off my back, I'll read it. And I discovered that, in fact, it wasn't about picking up girls. That's just a side thing. It was more about building your confidence and your self-esteem. So then I understood why she gave me the book. And then she told me that she had a very good friend. He's the coolest dude you ever meet. He's such a cool dude. He's in a rock band. He's like, plays the guitar in a rock band. Women love him. And men love, I love him. You know, I would marry him if I had a chance. He's just that type of guy who's got a personality that everybody loves. And she was like, do you know this guy? And I was like, yeah. He's done the book. And I was like, what? Yeah, he was quite shy and reserved before, and he's done the book. And it wasn't the fact, and I spoke to him about it. It's not the fact about you learn how to pick up girls. It's the fact that you learn how to be confident around girls, or confident in your own body, you know, in your own mind. That makes you attractive. And once I found out that, I thought to myself, you know what? I can do the exercises in the book that build confidence and just leave out the kind of creepy picking up girl stuff, because I wasn't into that. I felt it was very creepy. But I did it and I never looked back. And, you know, within 6 months, I got off antidepressants. I went back to work. Very quickly I got promoted at work. Never looked back, really. Went to university, which is something I never thought I could do in my life. So I kind of champion people doing it. Like, a lot of people are very anti self-help, but I think it's mainly because they don't realize that self-help, like, self-help books, they don't teach you how to be confident. Like, my course that I'm doing doesn't teach you to become confident. That can't happen. I just show you the way for you to become confident yourself. If that makes any sense. I've lived a lucky life. First went to university. Chance I walked into the best studio. I walked into the best studio in the world. The first in my year 2. Nice. It's certainly who you know. Like, in a lot of the industries, it's certainly who you know. I don't know why I've not taken my wagon up. Probably because I'm just talking all the crap. Right, what needs to be made now? Wooden beams, posts, but I haven't set this yet. And I want to upgrade the main gate as well. But that needs to be set, so we need more nails. And this is going to be upgraded. Hang on. I think I've upgraded the wrong thing. I wanted to upgrade the actual gate. Okay, that can be upgraded too, why not? I'll do this one just to match. Cool, slowly coming along. I've got a lot of resource gathering I've got to do. first one, I don't even know how to pronounce. I've not heard of that one, but the other one I've heard of. In fact, that's on my reading list. Sorry, I've gone silent because I'm actually writing it down. Thank you. It's always good to get recommendations of books. I don't read as much as I should do at the moment. But I think reading is one of the best ways for self-improvement. And it doesn't matter what really you're reading. You don't have to just read like books that teach you something. Just reading in general is really good for you. Why isn't the queue not coming up? Weird. Oh, got it. The customer written by a plastic surgeon who realised people change their personality and mental image of themselves after he had performed surgery. Yeah, well that makes sense. So I'm gonna have to check your stuff out. He says I said that about Yoko, and I've gone to his channel once. He's only just started, so. Especially if you're doing the same stuff as me. There's one guy I am watching, but I can't remember his name. Don't even know how to pronounce his YouTube name. Let me go to my YouTube channel. I'm just trying to find him. It's a pain in the ass to try to go from the game. Camping out. YouTube history. Maybe you know about this guy. I don't know. Fuck it, I do watch a lot of old crap. Do you know? I don't know. He's a German guy, I think. Marquis Simmons. I don't know how to pronounce it. Maqsimous. And he's been doing a playthrough of ASKA. And by the sounds of it, he's been playing it since it first came out. And he's got such a relaxed, really nice kind of way about him. But he's got so much information about this game. I missed that. What was happening? Was I getting? Am I getting attacked? I was looking at YouTube land. Come in. Flimsy gate being attacked, but from where? Probably the other side. I'm guessing the only other flimsy gate that I think we've got is here. No? Where the hell? Ah, I see. Should have guessed, actually. Well, we've got warriors here anyway. It's quite nice that we've got a house fairly close. Right, sorry. I half reading your... You would not believe the many times I go to a channel with 1 million subs. The stream has 5 likes and no one in conversation. Then I chat, and 30 minutes later no response. Yeah. How do they have 1 million subs? There's a VTuber that came on, had just started, came onto my stream, and I got chatting to, I think it was a her, I'm not really sure. It gave me the impression that it was a female, and she just chatted to me and asked for some advice. And I was like, shouldn't get asked for advice from me. I've got no advice to give you, but she was kind of nice and pleasant. And then like a month later, she's got like over 1,000 subs. And been monetized, but maybe even more than 1,000. I can't remember exactly how much. But when I go to the streams, there's hardly anybody watching her. I just don't get it. But then, in saying that, you know, I've got what I don't know how many. I've got about 280. But 280 people are not watching me. That's just the way it works, isn't it? Worst way is bots. Bots. Do you employ bots to... I don't really know how it works. Like, to get subs. Seems, I guess if you get bots that subs over 1,000, then you can get monetized on YouTube. Is that it? Is that the reason for it? It's male. I don't quite get it. I'm not saying that's what she's doing, actually. I wasn't implying that. I was just, saying that it's just strange that people kind of join you and then never watch you, I guess. I don't know what I was trying to say. I don't know if I even need a fence there. I kind of want to, because they'll attack the fence instead of the hedge tower. I don't know anything about it, really. Bots. I thought bots... I don't really know. I thought bots were to do with spamming people or something. I don't know where I'm going with this log. I'm just going to leave it here. Pretend that I didn't have anything to do with it. I have some people that only follow certain genres, first person shooter, and strategy. I still have 4 that come simply for personality. Now we have a TV called Cheers. I remembered. I used to watch that when I was a kid. I loved it. Cheers. Though I can't remember any of the characters' names, but it was quite a well-known actor who was the frontman of that show. I remember Cheers. I used to watch that. Yeah, very similar. I think maybe that's kind of how I feel about streaming, because I like to have a beer when I'm streaming, like, and having a chat. And it's like going to a bar, sitting down at the bar, eating the peanuts, having a beer, and having a chat with other people, you know. And it's not. And sometimes the chat is with people that you know that are always there, that you know. And sometimes you have a chat with new people that you've never met before, and it's kind of cool. So yeah. I like that. I never thought of it that way before, but it is. It's like being in a bar, having a bud. There's another guy that I think's really cool called Floppy Sword. He's become quite big very quickly, and he's popped into my stream. He's actually given me money. Actually donated to me. It's a bit of a shock. But he's becoming more and more popular. Right, he's got a fantastic community behind him. And he kind of streams like I want to stream. It's like a lot of streamers like have or people have said to me, or what you should do is just stream kind of one game and just stream that. I don't know. I don't know. But some of my favorite streamers, what is that? Some of my favorite streamers like play DayZ, and that's all they do is DayZ. And I do enjoy watching them, but I couldn't stream like that, just playing one game. It seems like I'm doing that right now, but I probably will change game at some point and do something else. So I kind of like being a variety streamer, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't really want to go down the route of trying to think like, how can I be successful? Rub my hands together. What can I do differently to be successful? I think I would lose part of myself. I just want to be myself and enjoy doing this, enjoy talking to you. Because I didn't become a VTuber or YouTube to, you know, become famous and doing it. That wasn't the initial point. And as I said before, I'm not trying to turn around and say it wouldn't be great if it happened. Of course it would do, you know. But it wasn't my overall goal when I first started. I don't want to go down the route of, you know, changing who I am to follow the mainstream or something, to try to get more views or something like that, or do something a bit like you said, something to do with bottom, or do something like that to try to get more viewers watching me. That they use this military background, playing State of Decay. Yeah. I mean, you could play one game and then once you built up a community, then go into other games that are kind of similar, I guess. There's a guy, I went quiet when you said that. I went quiet because there's another guy I was thinking of that's got a military background, but maybe he hasn't got military background, but he pretends he's like a sergeant. I sometimes watch him because it's very funny. So he'll go onto a multiplayer game and then like shout like he's a sergeant as he plays the game, like in Call of Duty. That makes me laugh. Nice. HMS, what? NMS. What's NMS? Horizon. Horizon Thingy Dawn. No Man's Sky. Ah, No Man's Sky, of course. I should have known. I've got that game sitting on my computer. No Man's Sky. Have some soup. Right. Okay, so the hedge thingy power set up. So we're gonna have to start getting. I don't know how many archers I've got. I think there's only one archer. I've got like 3 warriors. Got like 1, 2. I don't know how many archers we've got. I've got 1 archer. I need 2 more archers. I'm a bit worried. I think the food situation's okay. I probably can get more people. But this is a bit low on meat. How is the hunters coming along? I'm a bit worried about trying to get too many people. You got plenty of veggies. I had a lot of issues with the past year, and just getting back to full-time streaming. Finally getting back to making thumbnails. It's one of the reasons I chose you. You have a better thumbnail. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. That makes me happy, actually. Well, I enjoy doing thumbnail. But these are probably my worst thumbnails. So I think I do better thumbnails for my reaction channel. I'm quite proud of thumbnail. Oh. I don't know, and I've just gotten. I don't know if I like it actually. I've just got into doing a bit of AI picture. That's what I've done with these ones. And I couldn't find a picture that I like. Normally I take a picture. Now, normally there's a theme with my thumbnails for Monkeybiscuit. I put antennae normally on every person, like, or not on everybody, but somebody in the thumbnail. I normally put Monkeybiscuit antennae on their heads, but I haven't in this one. I don't know why I didn't do it. I thought about doing it and then I just didn't. That's normally my ongoing theme. But I kind of enjoy that, doing thumbnails. Our fisherman's hut is under attack. Yeah, I mean, it does take time to do. It does take time to do. And I've got a video from my other channel ready to go, and I just haven't had time to do the thumbnail. Yeah. I was so busy. My schedule was generally 90 days out, so we'd have to take a week or so to work and multiplayer as friends sometimes. What is your job? If you don't mind me asking. It's it sounds like your job is to do with gaming. You're launching your boat tonight. You're doing fishing boats. I've not even made the boats yet. But I've got an idea, like after this playthrough, I would like to do like a fishing village playthrough. I don't know if you would, Yoko. I've got two very good friends in Japan. They're both involved in the games industry, but they find it tough because there's so many people doing it. They're a couple, they're a married couple, and they're both Japanese, and he is a coder. He does code but in games, and she's an artist, so she does like computer artwork. The last game, she works for Square, and she did not the last game I know about, she did what's it called? It's a fighting game, Street Fighter, the latest Street Fighter. But you know, they said it's hard. Yeah, that's the company she works for, or used to. I think she's what do you call it, freelance, so she works for different companies. But they love it. They're both massive gamers. I met them back in the UK. They're young. I taught them English like in Starbucks, and there was a group of about 5 of them. They've got a lovely love story. I won't get into it because it's very long, but you know, when she was dating his best friend at the time, and I could tell that he was in love with her, and it was just this kind of love triangle, but it was very sad at the time. But now she's realized who is the best person for her, really, and who cares for her. So, and now they're married, but they struggle from time to time. Because and especially in Japan, it's saturated. There's so many people wanting to get involved in this. It's the same with manga, like animation. Animation's the same. There's so many people want to do manga and anime that, you know, it's really difficult. Like to get a decent wage and that kind of thing. I'd be happy to get £99 a month. I'll be very happy. I'd be happy to get like $1. One day, you never know. It's like, even with my other channel, which is more successful, I'll never make money with that because it's a reaction channel, and you don't make money on reaction channels. Maybe there's ways of making money at reaction channels, but because it's a reaction channel, your videos are always demonetized. So obviously you're taking somebody else's work. I think it is a little bit of a pity because I don't think it should be demonetized. I think it should be shared. Because I would like some of the bands that I do my reactions to, I want to kind of give them some money back. So it'd be nice to be able to do like 50-50. But that's just the way reaction channels work. And you've got to kind of do them for the love of it, I guess. Or to help you build up community to do something. I've noticed some reaction channels do I don't know what you would call it, other paid subscriptions, because where reaction channels kind of are not good is obviously you can't monetize them, so you can't get money from adverts, you can't advertise on the channel, and also you can't get memberships. So there's like no way really to get money unless you get donated to. So it's kind of difficult to make money as being a reaction channel. But some people, I can't remember what it's called, they set up an account. I don't know, I'm not really doing it for that, so I don't know if I can be bothered. Yeah, I mean, membership. Part of me kind of thinks that reaction channels should be able to have membership, but you can't. Not on YouTube anyway. Maybe on Twitch you can. Right, do we have a stick? But my reaction channel was supposed to be for movies, because that's kind of like what I went to university to study, movies, and I love movies, and that's kind of, if I've got any kind of knowledge or skill, it would be to do with like deconstructing movies. But all I've done is music, Japanese music. Yeah, I agree. I've done some videos, but as I say, it's very, like, for me on YouTube, it's very easy for me to kind of stream, and then the stream is there. You then don't really need to make a movie out of it, I guess. But then I think people prefer the shorter versions anyway. I did do some, but I just not been able to find the time. I think if I wanted to be more of a full-time streamer, then I think I would probably mainly do videos on YouTube, and then do live streaming maybe at the weekends or something. Well, this is kind of buggered up, isn't it? You buggered it up. Where are you? I'm gonna hit you with my axe. Knock me straight into the ditch. A good moment for me came in when a real-life friend showed their friend my channel, and they were scrolling past all the live streams and said, "I only watch short videos." A good moment for me came when a real-life friend showed their friend my channel, and they were scrolling past all the live streams and said, "I only watch short videos." Oh, I see, because you do short videos. I see. So because of their of what they suggested, I see. Well, it makes sense. I think a lot of people think that, yeah. Like with videos. Maybe I watch both. Because some of my favorite streamers, some of them do quite long videos. I quite like, but then I'm a lurker, so that kind of helps me because I'm normally doing something else on my computer, and then I'm watching YouTube and lurking. I get on into this bloody wagon for some reason. So having the longer videos, oh, it's gone mental, it's good for me. And sometimes, a lot of the time, I don't like the shorter versions because then it just, I don't know, I'm lurking and doing something else. So it's all preference, I guess. Anyway, I've just noticed the time. I'm 20 minutes over my time. In fact, I was only going to stream for 2.5 hours this week. I've got work tomorrow. Blech. I've got work tomorrow and I've got work on Thursday. But only half days, which is cool. And it's... I'm basically teaching loads of kids... Well, playing games with kids. I'm teaching them English, but we'll be playing games, so it'll be a lot of fun. I was playing a very popular game and tried to watch YouTube tutorials. I found most were 2 hours, so I made a few that were about 10 to 15 minutes, and it's good for my channel. I think tutorial videos can be... if you can cut the tutorial down, like, it's sometimes quite good. Like, the guy that I'm watching who does this, he's doing like a whole playthrough, and as he's doing the playthrough, he's teaching. I quite like that. But when I'm playing a game, it's as if there's a specific thing I'm stuck on or want to see somebody else do it, then it's nice to go put that specific thing into the search and find a video, like you've said, that's, well, you know, 10 to 15 minutes that just shows you that aspect. Sometimes I've been frustrated because I've wanted to watch something to teach me something in a game, or not even in a game, maybe it's something else technical wise or something. Then you go to you find one which has got the title which is supposed to teach that, and then you've got like half an hour waffle at the start of it before they even get to what you're interested in. That annoys me. So if you're doing a tutorial to teach somebody, you should go almost straight into the teaching, I think. So yes, okay, you need an intro and a lot of explanation of what you're doing. I kind of like them to go quite quickly into what they're going to teach about. That's my own personal, whether that's right or wrong, I don't know, but it's just my personal feel. I get frustrated. I know there's timestamps, but I do sometimes get frustrated because I just sit down kind of waiting for what they've advertised, and then like half an hour later I still haven't seen what it is I want to learn about. Really frustrating. I'm an old grumpy git. Anyway, I'm gonna have to log. I've got some prep I need to do for tomorrow, so I'm gonna do that before I get to my bed, because it is 20 past. Jeez, 20 past 11 here. Yeah, I better go. Well, that's very kind of you to say. I enjoyed chatting to yourself. There's Yoko I enjoyed chatting to. I don't know if you're still there, Yoko. And Rem as well. He's a cool dude. And I don't know, I feel like maybe I have or haven't. Maybe I've kind of influenced Rem to do some streaming himself. He's starting streaming, I think, next week, which is kind of cool. Well, thank you, Yoko. When are you streaming next? Are you doing a test later? Okay. Okay, I'll probably be in the land of Nod. I'll probably be sleeping. Friday. Okay, I'll try to get and put you on. Even if I'll be lurking, I might just put you on in the background. And Da Vinci, I'm gonna have to visit you and say hello. I need to do it. I've got it written down here as one of my jobs to do. Anyway, if anybody watches this and likes what they see, if you could hit the like button, it'd be much appreciated. If you're not subscribed, why not subscribe? I'm gonna love yous and leave yous and see you next time. Bye bye, everybody. Bye.